got a good workout in this morning. Got some stuff done. Wrote a dope article that I'm gonna be posting. This joint should be fly. Like it's real nice, man. It's poking the bear. And but nah, just in the car, we just picked up a rental. Believe it or not, I got a Toyota RAV4. This joint is pretty solid. I did not expect it to be this good, so I'm about to actually pull up at my mom's house, grab some quick breakfast with Stefan real quick before we hit the road. So, you know, I'm gonna get some footage of the car because Toyota RAV really stepped it up, to be quite honest. I was not expecting this. I went to get really a full-size car, and you know they always ask you, hey, do you wanna, you know, we have other options, and it was for the same price. And so I said, you know, might as well get more leg room. You know, me and Stefan are both tall guys, and so we pulled up with the RAV4. So hopefully this trip is smooth. You know, we should be more comfortable at least. Going to check out these Brooklyn Nets, man, and hopefully see KD, Kyrie, Giannis, see the whole gang in action. I'm hoping to see a 50 ball out of somebody tonight, preferably Kyrie. I know Stefan, he just pulled up. He expecting to see KD get that 50 ball, but we'll see how it goes, man. I know it's gonna be a good time no matter what. So, you know, about to hit the road and see how this goes.
Boys really just drove out of the rain, like we just immersed in victory out here, yo. Like this weather has been throwing off the rides a little bit, but now here we are. Like
we literally just drove in the sunshine.
yeah, now it's sunny days. Like,
yo, that's crazy.
Boys on our way. We already know what time it is.
Milwaukee, baby. Milwaukee, baby.
You already know what time. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Forget all that.
About to have a 30-piece, son. You already know.
Alright, cool, but I know who else is gonna have a 30-piece too.
So I got my money on KD, Kyrie for a 50 ball.
Look, no better place to start than here. Always knew that I was perfect, till this life would show me different here. Look, I'm shifting, this a different gear. Treat every day like it's the first, so I'm new, yeah. Cause I put in what it's worth, and that's the truest here. I learned you haters really suck, well, I guess you blew it here. Born to success, look, I'm pooling here. Oh, you new wave guys, better look alive. I'm surfing in with the tides, and I'm here to turn on my lady, she fit to conquer. No solo steps in the mantra, she deeper than catching lobster. She's philosophical's rapture, I'm blazing up looking dapper. Don't you put me in that rapper class. This what poets do to beats. I'm just...
Alright, man, boys, still on this New York journey, man. We probably about 4 hours from the city. Just stopped off to grab a little something, man. Found a white Snickers. I don't know if y'all ever had this joint, but I ain't never tried a white Snickers. We about to see what this joint about and hit the road and get back to this. We in what, Binghamton? Just got out of Syracuse and found out. No shots to Syracuse, but y'all city from the highway, it look a little dead. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. It look like a lot of hills and not a lot of anything else for the most part. But I still love Syracuse, man. Had some good times out there. So, you know, we're gonna do more than pass through next time. See what y'all really got going on, man. Cause it gotta be something other than the college out there. Man, we about to get on this. We're about to crack the chips open.
Don't you put me in that rapper class. This what poets do to beats. I'm just squeezing off the grapevine. You see the RAV rookie who? I'm snatching roses while I'm still here. This a meditative state and I got pulled here. A new dimension is rudimentary. You bet against me. Won't settle gently. I pop eyes when the chickens gather. No Thanksgiving is gravy. It's crazy. I'm 30 what? Looking wisdom in his eyes like you see we eye to eye. What they say that's how the game go. Didn't Nintendo. Mine is on a swivel. Never miss a thing like my kinfolk. Born to the greatest, just a testament of sacrifice.
Still out here driving, still going through Jersey. But I was thinking about something as I'm driving. Because I say it a lot, and I just was thinking about what I mean when I always say I like to drive. It's an interesting concept only because I know so many people that hate driving. Like, just even day to day, running to the store, this and that. But would prefer just not to drive. And I get that aspect too. You know, sometimes it would be nice to have a driver, you know, to not have to get behind the steering wheel. But when I say I like driving, I think really I think I like driving through like countryside or just seeing nature. Driving through nature because it's like another way to experience the world. Because I can't stand touch and go traffic and the stop and go traffic rather, where you're getting caught up, you're getting bogged down by a bunch of stuff. But when it's driving around something that's like serene, some like beautiful landscapes, open fields, some trees, or don't let it be fall and the leaves are changing colors. Like, I just think that's something. It's driving, but it's different. It's almost like a form of sightseeing, right? Like how people go to cities just to see the big buildings, right? I don't think I've ever been like super excited to go to a city just so I can see a bunch of buildings. Not to say that that's not cool, that man-made art and architecture, it's cool in its own right, but to see an actual landscape is just so different. It feels like you're just more in tune with the world around you the more you're immersed in nature. It's like taking a hike versus a walk down your block. Your block is cool, wave to some neighbors, some cool people, but ultimately you're not in like a natural environment. And I think no matter how like modern or quote unquote civilized that we get, where we construct the world to be what we want it to be because it fits us better, we're never going to escape this need or this want to be around nature and just be in touch with nature in general. Like, I think that's just one of those things that's like innately in us. Like we have to be around it to some degree. We have to see some green. Like if you ever notice, like when you're walking down the street and they have the trees every so often on the sidewalk area, and we just have to see that green or even some grass growing here and there. I just think that stuff is always important, man. So when I say I like driving, I don't mind driving, but that's really the driving I think I like. In this trip, like I'm really feel like I'm experiencing that more now, thinking about it, because I get a chance to kind of just see the hills roll out, the mountains when we're going up and down. We was in Syracuse. That was probably like the only part about Syracuse I really like driving through. The city part, I wasn't just, cities just don't impress me like that. But I did like the fact that, the landscape of the hills and everything, it didn't feel good, the ears popping and everything, but you can fight through that type of pain just to get through there. But nah, I definitely like the scenery, so except I don't think I would like it in the winter. Although winter scenery looks dope, I don't think I'm quite into driving when there's ice on roads. It just seems like it's not worth the risk. Even if it's to see something that's beautiful, I think I could pass on seeing something beautiful to not risk my life. Just saw a sign for a scenic overlook. Scenic overlook closed dusk to dawn. So we're gonna see what that's about. It's crazy, like we turned up the highway. I feel like we going someplace crazy right now. We about to go see what tickets this dude Stefan got, man. See if he got us sitting next to the Lord our Father who art in heaven. And see how close he got us to the game. Oh, that light right there, that's where it hit. I can shoot all my vlogs right here in this one spot where the light comes in, hits you perfectly. That's all. Just got out this Nets game. It was a good game, man. We got to see that joint go to overtime. Unfortunately, the Nets didn't pull it out. They didn't have enough firepower.
What?
No. They didn't have enough firepower that night.
I feel like that you're happy that they lost, and also that's not why they lost. You know that's not why they lost.
No, I can say truthfully, I'm not.
Why did they lose? Tell me.
Why did the Nets lose? Giannis had a crazy game.
Why did he have a crazy game? Was he not living at the free throw line?
Nah, son. To take the game into overtime, if I remember correctly, this man had a nice crossover, shook the defender, stepped back, and swished the three.
I think he hit 2 threes tonight.
But did he hit the one to send it into overtime?
Yeah, he did. But guess what? KD had 4 free throws.
I'm not going against the fact that I think KD should have got so many calls, but in all fairness, I think that happens every game he plays. He doesn't get all the calls he should, but I think the same thing of Melo. So I mean, I think their type of game, if the ref doesn't give them the whistle, then they can't win every game. I think still it was a good game though, you know, in terms of competitiveness. Kyrie Irving showed up. He had like 28. KD had a phenomenal game without the fouls. If he would have got those, he would have had 35 easy. If they would have, blew the whistle more, but I think he still did outstanding. Oh man, so he's still on the road. We're about 2 hours from home. We'll be there shortly, man. We're in the last rest stop, I think, in PA. So, knocking this trip out, man, slowly but surely. All right, we're back off the trip, man. And it was good, man. It was a nice little day trip. Get out there to see the city a little bit and, experience the game. But it would have been nice if the Nets would have won. But I think KD, Kyrie, they played phenomenal. KD almost had the triple-double. Kyrie, I think, had like 28. And Giannis just played a monster game, but all individuals and teams, I think it was collectively good. We finally saw a matchup. I think we nailed down the matchup we all want to see in the Eastern Conference Finals. But all in all, the trip was nice, man. It was real cathartic. I actually got to learn something about myself, and I think that's what I wanted from the trip in and of itself, right? Is some time to reflect, get out of my normal schedule, and do something I don't normally do or don't normally get a chance to do. So I think that's important for all of us to do. So I'm going to take more trips, and I encourage everybody else to take more trips as well. And if you do, link me, let me know. And, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you did, tell me why you didn't. I would love to know, man. Just let me know. Keep me in the loop. So, in the meantime, y'all enjoy yourselves. It's Brandon signing out. Aren't you glad I said it?